Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Best. Driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Pelé plays it short. Now this could be a chance. And that was nowhere near his best. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gullit. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Now it's Pelé. Puskás, shot, surely! It's hit the upright. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Gattuso. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
First quarter of an hour gone. That is a great pick out. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Gullit. That has not gone well. Robson. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Caught offside that time. Now it's Pelé. And this is Puskás. Big chance, must be! Well, the defence proved infallible then. It's Pelé! India upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And this is Pelé! Nicked it back promptly. And this is Cruyff.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's definitely not his best. Robson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Up he goes! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
India grab the equaliser, and we're all big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Best. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's superb. Pull it. And now the breakaway. Dink through. And this is Ibrahimovic! Could move up a gear here. And he's had it nicked away. And he's worked it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a sharp pass. Pele. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pele. That is lovely. Oh, shooting chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Barcelona get the second half started.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Best tries to pass it through. It's going to be another throw. Davids. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mosquera makes the interception. Schmeichel clears. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Best. He's going to be disappointed with that. Robson. Davids. Oh, nicely intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. That's been slipped through. Koeman. Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Pele. That's good vision. That is a brilliant interception. Well, they've got it again. And that pass just didn't quite work. That has ended up in no man's land. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Can he get it through? Pull it. Robson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's been... And a chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Pele. India can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance for a shot! Just eases him off the ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff, nicely worked. That's going to go a long way. And smartly reclaimed. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Just about up to 75 minutes. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Davids. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Pull it. India looking to pass their way through. And they're back on the ball again. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 8.
Played out wide. Oh,
Number
well
17,
played, well played.
Brian
Well seen.
Robson.
Saw that coming.
That's
on the
great
field,
positioning. So
number
good.
And
10.
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And again they hit the front. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
I think we're just about done here. Goes back. Stood up well to him there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
India
There will be
really
1
can
minute
only
at
do
a
one
time.
thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Today that parking
Robson
in the area
taking in
around
the
stadium is
accolades, having
strictly
been
forbidden.
named